Yo guys, welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're looking at Snapshot 4 of Deadrop, everything that was added within the new Snapshot. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So starting out, this is Snapshot 4, or the build that is the newest for Deadrop. Nothing really in the hideout has changed at all. Not really at all. But we do have some new UI stuff, so let's take a look about that. So if you hit tab now, you now have the armory tab, which we'll go over in a second, but let's look at the stash. So there's improvements now. We now have backpacks, where you're able to like escape from Tarkov, turn and rotate the item to fit the needs of whatever you're trying to fit in your backpack during the match. We also have different sizes of backpacks. So this is a small backpack right here. Let me grab a medium one real quick. And this is a medium backpack, so it widens it, the small one lengthens it. So you can see some UI improvements. You can see some of the backgrounds coming in for some of the UI. So that's pretty cool. We also have some new attachments. So you can see some barrels for different various guns and some stocks. We also have magazines, extended mags for some guns. They don't have pictures right now. I assume they will. We also have some more sights. We can see we have a PTS one. Let me see what else we have in here. I'm not sure if they added any new reflex sights, but there is one down here where I'm trying to find. Here we go. There is a PTS 2. This is like a 8X. Yeah, that's all I think. There's some more magazines and stuff like that. No new guns at all, besides one, which is a sniper rifle. I haven't had the chance to unlock it or get it in game myself, but it looks like this right here on your screen. I'll throw a picture up on screen right now so you can see what it actually looks like. But you can customize that there. Let's do some customization. So now you can add attachments to your gun. So you can do you can see all the guns you have in your inventory right here. You can make custom loadouts for them. And see all the barrels you have. You can equip it whatever you want. So let's say I want this barrel, I want this laser sight, this scope, and I want this magazine. There you go. You can do that. You can de-equip it at any point. There's some other stuff that's locked, like a chip. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't gotten it personally. I haven't seen anyone else talk about it, so that is the pistol. Here is a shotgun. Same thing. You can add and remove stuff to it. You can put like a big ass sight on it. Some stocks. Then of course a magazine. You can see all your shotguns down here as well. That is a shotgun. And then the rifle. There's no physical change to the rifle in terms of the barrel. I mean, the laser sight, you can actually see the laser sight on your gun. That's the only change, and your sight as well. I can see that changes as well. Like, look at that thing. That thing's massive. Yeah, you can also add the magazine. For some reason, it gets rid of the magazine, so I don't know what that's about. But that is a rifle. I do not have the sniper, but like I said, you'll see it on screen. And then nothing has changed with the garage. They did add some new mechanics, so I'll try to demonstrate that within the firing range without going into the match. Let me see. You come over here. Sorry for the terrible lighting, but I'm pretty sure you can just go like this. Here. You can see that there's now vaulting and hang. You can hang on the ledge, and you can shimmy on the ledge. So if you're on a ledge, you can shimmy left and right very slowly. There's also, if I can find the clip, I'll put it up on screen now, but you can now climb back on ziplines. So ziplines can go both ways, but climbing back on the zipline from if you're at a lower point and the zipline's at a higher point, you try to come to the higher point, it takes a lot longer than it would if you just go from high to low. You'll see it on screen. It's easier to see than explain, but they added that. And then they tease some other things, which I will show in the variant guide. So if you want to check that out, be sure to check my channel for future videos. And then we'll be doing gameplay highlights from how I got all this stuff. So if you want to watch that, I'll be on the channel as well. That's pretty much everything. If I think of anything else, I'll make sure to include it in a future video or add it to this one if I find anything. But I did find something, so I forgot to add that they did actually add proximity chat. So it's based on how close you are to the enemy, and if they're up or below you, depending on where you are, you'll be able to hear them. And it also scales in voice. If they're far away, you won't be able to hear them as well. They also added a button so you can give feedback right in from the game. And they also added, like I said, the call sign, so depending on if you were killed by someone or you killed them, they can see who killed them, so you'll get familiar with who is killing you within the match and who you are killing. It also shows your in-game stats at the end of the match, which is very nice. It shows your kills, damage, and your time survived, so stuff like that. So that is the last things that I forgot to add, but yeah, that is basically everything that they added this snapshot. That is all they added, so recap real quick. Barrel attachments, sights, they added a sniper rifle, some movement abilities, so you can climb back on a zip line, you can hang on a ledge and shimmy on a ledge. A lot of UI improvements now have stash and backpacks. We now have an armory for customizing weapons and stuff like that. So those are the major things, and they have teased that we possibly are getting the refiner state, the tower or whatever it's called, in the next snapshot, so that's gonna be really cool. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.